Hey guys, what is up? I am Devildriven. Today's video, we got some Siege friends here from the newest snapshot 12.0. Really fun list. I enjoyed playing it. Just one game today, guys. I got backed up, but hopefully, I don't know how many fingers can I cross. Four. Hopefully, I finally think I figured out how to give you guys good frames, a camera, and voice. I hope it looks better. That's all I could say. I finally got something that's working for me, so knock on wood. But going through the cards, we got tactical advantage here. You can save one of your engines in round one. You're going to get bled in round two for sure if you don't win round one, but this helps out a little bit. Siege, just a really great card, and you can proc it all in one turn with your leader ability. Just pull a machine. Just be, aware that, when on the last turn you play bombardment, and if there's nothing really on the board, or if it's not worth procking all in one turn, maybe don't do it, because you're gonna waste bombardment points. So keep an eye on that. Falibor and Philippa, just if you're playing Northern Realms, you're playing these cards. Even in the Drog list, they're just too good. Redea and Anseis, just a really nice combo. You can also use Redea too to buff up your Trebuchet, to possibly let it ping all over the board if they play around the ranged row. Bloody Baron, just a nice excuse me, a nice card to play, knock something down. Depending on the matchup, you might be able to get greedy with it, but like say in the, if you're running up against the elf deck with Feign Death and stuff, this card's not going to get a whole lot of value because stuff doesn't get really boosted. You might be able to play it on like a Hawk maybe, but that's about it. And it's only going to be up to like a 5 or a 6, so you might just save some of your own stuff. Maybe they damage your Redea and you can put it back up to an 8, but it all depends. Avalok, if you are going up against that elf deck, get this down so that you can start knocking down some of those elves before they play their Isengrim Sweeper, and then you might be able to set up, like maybe a Falibor to knock some of those out of the way. As we mentioned on Says, with the engineering stratagem, really great. With Mata, you can play Pincer Maneuver, pull your Mata to pull your Siege. Just make sure you don't have, your opponent doesn't have 10 cards in hand. So don't do that turn one. It'll not turn out well for you. Vincent Maze, everybody's playing Redea, so it's got a target. You can knock this down to a 1, and then he plays for 9 points. That's pretty good. And then it just sets up a little bit more of your Falibor if you need to. The single bombardment, it's not even that bad if you draw it in round 3, especially if you already got the siege down. You just nuking their whole board again. Boiling oil, just a nice way to get rid of an engine. Curse Knight, if you're running up against poison friends, you can possibly flip that. In the elf and Mystic Echo, there's only usually 3 poisons in those decks, so if you see one and then in, like, say round 1 and then they don't play it, the next poison they play, you got it covered. So just keep an eye on your cards that your opponent's playing. Caraballista, really great. I actually really like this card a lot. It's a nice little 7-point Falibor setup, or whatever. It's just the card's really good. Reinforced Ballista, just a nice way to proc your Siege Tower, Mulligan Fodder probably. Reinforced Trebuchet, as I mentioned, you might be able to put this one down and put a buff on it with Redea if it's already down. Battering Ram, same thing. So. Manlet, it's a nice turn around 1 play. You play this. and then you can maybe get another armor on your archer or whatever else you play. Depends on the matchup, but you have to play it on melee. Enchantress mulligan fodder, Sergeant mulligan fodder, and the ballista. If you need a way to proc your siege, you keep it in hand, but other than that, get rid of it. The guard and the knight. If you're in the mirror, you know this card's going to get nuked every time by Bloody Baron, so just get rid of it. And the guard, I mean, if you can get more armor on the archer, that's fine, but usually when they see this, they know what you're up to. You're either going to put the armor on the knight in round 1 or the archer in round 1, so you can also too put armor on Seize. That's a possibility, but you know, they usually play around it. Here's the game, guys. Like always, just thank you so much for everything. I'll see you at the end.
It is how I punish those who irritate.
Slave friends. Alright. So what do we want to do here? I think we dropped the Enchantress. I think we dropped the... Ballista. Both of these are proactive. I could go manlet first to possibly save this and this. This is fine. So if we play manlet, it dies to assassination. He's yoink 5. I think we're fine with it.
You go on ahead. The gauntlet is here.
Then we play Caraballista. He plays assassination here. If he doesn't kill it, we gotta watch with Swears on this. Maybe we TA it. Poison's a problem, but he's yoink 5. They don't usually play the scenario. Menno into assassination.
Clever maneuver.
Yep.
Target acquired.
So there's one. So it's control versus control here. We let this go. What else do we play here? Do we think if we see a Vigo, he's a hyper thin friend, but I haven't seen hyper thin in 2 seasons. So he's gonna poison that.
The Vermorlahams have particular tastes.
Alright, so I think we hit this.
Might not like it. You sure as shit need.
Pop that. Boost this. He plays the thing and we can get out. He plays a Viper Witcher. Not a Viper Witcher, a Fang of the Empire. Morel, yeah, we're out. See ya. We got 2 gold cards out of him.
I am a great artist.
It's perfect. See ya, sir.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
That's fine. Alright, so we got Cupbearer out of him and Morel. He still has 2 more poisons, maybe 3, but he might... I think we dropped the Sergeant. This always gets Swears, right? It's a good Philippa target. I think we drop. I think we dropped the Ballista. This is fine. So this is going to set the tone on where he's going to go with it. He passes, really.
Oh, if only my pouch would
So we play the Enchantress. So we're pulling Avalok with our leader. That seems fair. I think we drop the Archer. I think it's a liability. I think it just gets Swears. We drop the Sergeant. This is good. We have to proc our turn because they do run fake Siri. So I think we leave it here. So I think we just lead off with... Oh, what are we pulling with our... We're pulling Avalok with this. So we could pull a Trebuchet with our leader too. That works. So I think we just go Ram for right now. He kills it. It stinks. But then we could just play Mata. He might actually... Well, he can yoink our... one of our Trebuchets. That might be what Leon says. Unless he plays Fifth on. Then we just kill it with Philippa. Because double yoink's gonna hurt. Yeah, we've seen that coming. Alright.
We dance.
So we go Mata.
For young is the night.
We get Avalok. Yeah, we have to proc our siege in one turn. And I think we play it later. Bribery. Oh boy. So he gets Redea twice for double lock. Huh. Alright, well he knows we got that now, so... And he goes on melee. We need this to proc our second to last part of the siege. I think we just go Redea.
Of fear, but of dangers full.
We might start getting our Frost rolling. He's got a stack on melee. I could TA the Treb. If he yoinks the Treb, though, I could just kill it with Philippa.
Yes.
Here we go. Let the fiesta begin. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we...
For king! For country! For freedom!
So we just pop our leader now. We play this. Shoot. We play the ballista. And we draw the... I guess we go the other trebuchet. So we hit this, shield this. He gets one ping out of it. He breaks the shield, but they don't have really a way to get procs on it. It kind of stinks because he can get he gets this value, but we take it with Philippa instantly. He can play his tourney joust if he has it. That works too. Killed one machine. Alright. So where do we go with this? We start the Frost here so he plays melee or ranged.
It's time.
I think, well, next if we play this, we get, what, 7? He could play around the Frost then. He plays his Avalok. So he goes
Can be
Fog in the back. Yep. So we take the value now while we can. For the, because we're going to be out of machines. So we've got 25. He yoinks this one. We just... I guess we go Philippa. Yeah, he yoinks this. He locks the other one. Alright, so we go Philippa. This is fine.
What my snares would have captured this time.
It hurts that he gets that value, but... Alright. 18. There's a poison in there somewhere. The assassination hurt. And only getting 2 points on that. He has last say though. He doesn't have Morel though, so if he's going for poisons, his last cards. Redea.
For
He goes
a very
back, though?
special item I have. A surprise.
So he goes Purify. So if we go 3, 7, this drops down to a 4. We don't have poison, so we don't care. If he bumps this up, we lose value on it. I think we just play the unsaved. He might have Peter. That would kind of hurt. He should have... Yeah, the treason's where he got us. It's 3 either way, but it's less bodies, I guess. Fangs, okay. So he puts it on the 7. We flip that. So currently we're resetting a 4. He might have another lock. One of these is going to be King Cobra. So that's 3 points and 1 armor. He hasn't played Tourney Joust. Oh boy.
Out of the way! Lieutenant Flout will lead
What's
the
he
scouts.
What's he rope into? That's fine. Do we think his last 2 cards are poison? This is Purify an allied unit. If we go Falibor and it's double poison, it's the same either way.
For the Baron!
There's no point in getting greedy with it, because if he does have double poison, I lose. I don't think he has it, but... we just reset a 4. If he is a De La Tour friend, Swears. So he steals the 2.
the short lead.
Alright, so this plays for 7.
Nothing to lose.
38, 20 points. He's got a 3-point crystal skull. No, sir. Good game, though. Good game. Hey, that's the video for today, guys. Like always, thank you for watching. If you're looking for more gameplay on this deck, definitely check out the Spiro's channel. He's got the guide up for it as well. And the list can be imported at teamleviathangamingtlg.com/meta. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.